G'day, mate, and welcome back to Builderment with me, Jenny. In our last episode, well, we made some things. We made a couple of wooden boxes and a couple of wooden planks, and no, we're not putting logs in there anymore. I thought we're still putting logs in there. Turns out we're not putting logs in there. We also made some electromagnets and some gears, and unfortunately, I don't see any iron going in there anymore either. So we have a few things I probably need to tweak. I think because I'm right here right now and I'm looking at it, we're just going to put a simple overflow. The input that way, 50% goes that way, 50% goes that way. Yeah. I feel guilty already. Okay, fine. I'm going to do this properly. Or at least as properly as I can without some sort of priority splitter. We're going to go input there. And then input there. And into there. There, cool. That means most of it's going to go this way, keep doing this thing, but if it can't, it'll go this way. Anyway, welcome back to Builderment with me, JD. All right, first things first, we need to look at the tech tree, because some unlocks have happened. Some serious unlocks have happened. First off, I can take another belt speed plus 10%. As our belts currently run at 165, in theory, this just makes all the belts just go 10% faster. Sorry, tap. 180, yes, please. Next thing I want to look at is, nope, I still have all the wrong buttons today. We were working towards making metal frames down in the second production little build down in the bottom right. We're going to look at that in just a second, but that's just a simple unlock. So I think I'm going to click that button, which gave us the ability to start looking at storage. Sounds good. Silicon, which requires a stone extractor. Okay. And a machine shop tier 2. Which needs iron plating, that's iron plating, isn't it? That's iron ingots. Hang on, how do I get iron plating? Oh, I need to make metal frames. Then that unlocks iron plating. Okay, also we have access to the workshop tier 2, which I want to click that button. Oh no, there's iron plating. 4 ingots for 2 iron plating. You know what? We're going to put that there, which is then going to give us 50% of their output. And then we're going to put that... Too much. That there. And then feed that back into there. And then have this as our excess. And remove all that. Nope. Delete. Workshop. Iron plating. Copy. 1, 2, 3. I have no idea if I can support this not much. I don't really care right at the moment. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in this, and this. Yes. Into there. And then if for some reason we have ingots, they can come around the outside. And just go that way. Cool. Well, we automated a new thing. And the last 2 things of the deck tree was the decorative trees, which I don't really think I care about. But it means that we can now get a coal extractor, I believe. Also, there was the furnace tier 2. We have furnace tier 1s, but a tier 2 is going to run at 150% speed. So if I upgrade... Okay, you're currently running at 30 in, 30 out. You're currently running 7.5. So if I select like this, and this is something I only just found out, very, very important, just found this one out. I can click this, and I can click that. Which now I have 4 times 11, which is 44, and you use 30. Which we're outputting 44, but if I click that, you should now do 45, which should put more ingots onto this belt, which means there's a better chance we can run this and this at the same time. And in theory, if the workshop is an upgrade as well. So in theory, if I select this and do the exact same, Oh, there are 82s. Oh, that's right, because that one was a little bit short. Well, it's now going to be a little bit faster. All right. So in theory, I could just go through and double upgrade everything and get more stuff out. If we had more materials. Also, it's spending a lot of our gold, and I want to set up this new production. So ooh, wow. We can make pretty trees. Are they pretty? They're pretty. And a fir tree, which is not very furry. And a birch tree, which doesn't have a lot of birds. And a palm tree. Yeah, I don't see my palm on that either. All right, we did some things. We got some stuff, and we have some more unlocks to do. So, first thing I want to do is I want to come down to... Where was it? This little production we're playing with down here. This is going to give us iron ingots, yes. And I want to make metal frames, which happens in... Good question, JD. Happens in a machine shop, I think. Metal frames. So it's one wooden frame and 4 iron plating. I need to have 5 frames per minute and 20 iron plating. And you don't make iron plating. So I need to also get you guys to make iron plating. But one problem at a time. All right, so we're going to move this over here. And then I'm going to duplicate it. Cool, we've got a duplication. And you needed how much? 1 wooden frame, 5 wooden frames per minute. And you make 7.5. So I have 7.5 plus that one is 15 plus that one is 20. You use 5. So I really want about 5 of these working together without that one. Cool. All right. Step number 1. Work out roughly what we're going to be doing. Step number 2 is try and work out a belt structure that's going to work. So we have 2 inputs. And I think the first one we're going to do is going to be... The first belt is always going to be the one I draw in a straight line, definitely. It's going to be that one. Except I'm going to intentionally remove that belt, that belt, that belt, and that belt. And then put them in here, 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 and here. Okay. Then if I put in a belt splitter, I should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4... And that should get, well, the frames into each of these buildings. As for these buildings, we're just going to bring the output over here. Now, I know my little capsule thingy is all up here, which is very far away. Very, very far away, honestly. So I don't want to deal with the capsule thingy up there, the research lab. Because I have the ability to make a new one, which seems like the way to go. So I'm going to put that here, because I also want coal, but it's one of the other upgrades to get. So I'm going to put that, you know, down here somewhere. All right, then I need to make metal plates. Okay, you are going to make iron plates, which requires 40, and it's going to give me 20. Now, I am producing 30, so it's 30, 60, 90. And hang on, you're going to do 20 per minute, and I want to have 20 per minute. So I want one of these. I want basically 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's the easy part. Which means I need to get 40 times 5, which is like 200, which is going to be a problem because my belts only move 180. But we'll ignore that function for just 1 second. And also look at these. These move 30. So if I upgrade these, they do 60, 60, 180 total. If I sort of selected everything, press the tab button and just went, oh, look, there goes some money. And also there goes some money. Yeah, as easy as that. And then it should be a case of drag this to here, drag this to here, and then get a splitter. And we're just going to do this. And we're just going to overflow through each and every one of them. And it'll take a minute. It'll take a minute for everything to get sort of up to speed. And technically, I can't run all of them, and that's fine. But once they're up to speed, we should be great. Next thing I want to do is I want to have an underground, well, basically from there to there. And same story, I want a splitter here. Yeah, I want a splitter there in that orientation, which is technically wrong. But I can also copy and paste. So we could do that very quickly. Now, this one was built with resources. Actually, it was built with the resources coming in from the bottom. We'll just make the resources come in from the bottom. And then with a simple connection, that should be this little process automated. completely. Also means that I want basically 4 of these. 1, 2, 3. I'll grab you as 4. And if I do... no, I've changed my mind. You move to there instead. Go away. Can I get a belt there, and a belt there? And then 1 more furnace. 1 more furnace, I said. And then if I inject this part way along, because our belts only move 150, this is technically going to take us like, our belts move 180 and we need sort of 200. But if I inject it at this point, obviously we can see we still don't have 180 items at this point. In fact, we don't look like we have 180 items at all. Oh, it's 45. It's not 200%. JD, maths is hard. Okay, so that's 45, 90. That's now 180. And belts move 180. So in that case, let's bring that through to there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. With a furnace. Oh, I did it again. With the furnace, except I want to bring that into that belt. Okay, so that should give us 180 at this point. This should give us... Oh, no, you need to feed in from... Oh. It's a belt splitter, not a merger. Okay, we can solve this. If I put you there... And then I put you there. And then I delete you. And I change you to just a belt. Then we can merge on extras. See? Wasn't that hard after all. And then I want to take these frames through to here. And then that should start us on the frame technology. Yeah, you halve. So that should be fine. Should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a little bit of excess. I can't put the excess over the top. I could run the excess into here. I don't get anything for putting extra iron into the building apart from the satisfaction of more iron. And therefore more money. But I could turn the excess into gears. We'll come back to that later. Alright. I want to have coal extraction. This should be fairly easy. We just need to... Yep, 7.5, same as previously. We just need to tap as much coal as possible. And 7.5, we move 180 items, like 10 of them, 12 of them. And then we should be able to just put all this on one belt and feed it into... That's actually exactly what I wanted for a change belts. Feed this straight to lab. Can I get you rotate? Rotate? Okay. Can I drag you... Can't drag you back. Well, that's unfortunate. No, I started on top of the belt again. No, I need to go up one more tile. And into there. Oh, I did the scrolly thing again. Which turns out, yes, 100% a feature, not a bug. The dev just hasn't actually put it into a changelog or any way to change what the keybinds are for that particular feature. Because Builderment is actually a game that came out a little while ago on iOS and Android, and it's now coming to Steam. And normally I'm not really keen on mobile games that have made the jump to PC, but I gotta say, even this one, like, it's a little bit simpler. It's a little bit simpler because it is sort of designed much more for a casual audience, I would assume, being mobile first. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm enjoying it a lot for a much more casual, laid back, relaxing gameplay. And somehow I have too much. Or you guys... Oh. Or... I unplugged the last building. Yep. Yep, it's fine. All right. So we have that unlocked. We have faster furnaces unlocked. We can get heat sinks eventually, which is just copper ingots. That seems all right. We have a stone extractor. Oh, no. I need to extract 500 stone. Okay. Are you stone? You're stone. So this should be fairly easy. It should just be a case of pressing the shift button. Again, I don't think that's a feature on mobile at all. All right, so give me a sec to just tap the hell out of this. All right, well, that's fully tapped. And then I think there's 20 odd miners on there, which is, you know, probably more than I need. But, oh, did it again. Did it again. Did it again. I think I'm just getting over eager for Dyson Sphere. Because it's belts if you want to set up a blueprint for 2 belts that join one another, you actually need to overlap them by a tile. Okay, so I want to go for this tile. Yes. Hello? Cool. Yeah. Works. Alright. Whoop. No. Just want to delete a little bit, not a lot. Okay. So that should get that one working as well. It's a little bit backed up. Cool. Yeah, no, I missed this one. And these 2. And that one. Okay, that's even more backed up. All right, with that done, I need exactly 10 billion gears. Yep. So I was thinking, if we take a furnace, which does 45, and then take a T2 extractor, and it is 45 in, 45 out. These are 11 each, so that's 22, 33, 44. And then put a workshop down. And a workshop does gears 30 in, 15 out, except you're making 45. But if I upgrade you... Open details? Oh, there's the button I'm looking for. You're now 45 in, 22 out, which I think it means I'm getting slightly ripped off, but we'll take that as a fine. And if I go there to there to there to... Actually, there works fine. And add that in there. And then, can I move 2 at once? I can move 2 at once. Okay. Then it should be 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah. Connected. And then copy and paste. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I had belt hanging out right there. It's not going to work. Actually, it will. I just have to reverse all those over. So you're going to go that way, you're going to go that way, you're going to go that way, and you'll actually go into there instead. And the same story, I should be able to do that. Then I should... Too many tiles. Be able to plug that in there as well. It's just a few more gears. It's a few more gears added to the system. I've only got 2 left, so it's really not worth it. That looks slightly over full. Just slightly. But I think it'll be fine. And we obviously have research incoming. Oh, yeah, here we go. So unlock storage. What does a storage do? I store one of type of material time, max capacity can be upgraded. Okay, well, give me a storage and let me put you here. 4. 21. Max amount in storage. 30, 100, 500-ish for a ballpark guess. Okay, sure, that's a start. Technology. I can now make a pumpkin and a snowman. Just what I need. Just what I need. Well, with the spooky season upon us, awfully soon, it seems fitting I have a pumpkin and a snowman. And we had the coal plant. What does a coal plant do? Build coal plant? A coal power plant. Increase the speed of nearby factories whilst consuming the input effect. Does not stack with other power plants. Ooh. So it has an input on that side. If I put you there, you need 5 coal. Can I put a splitter here with a underground? I should click and drag these things. Yeah, I should definitely click and drag these things. What does that do? Like, it's going to take a while to get here. Oh, there we go. Speed plus 20%. For 15 seconds. And a max input of 20 coal per minute. That's not great. It's not bad either. So if you get things a little bit wrong to ratio, or actually I could see that being much more valuable. Being able to overcharge all your extractors. Because resources are infinite. It's just how many you want to tap down, how much infrastructure you want to build. If you can make all the infrastructure run 20% faster, then you don't need to build as much. So it now says 6 rather than 5. Oh, well, there you go. It's definitely working. You know, it's blown out the ratio for everything else, but yep. Okay, cool. So we now have power plants as well. We also have unlocks rocks, and rocks. So I can now put down rocks for $100. Different rocks for a different $100. Slightly bigger rocks. Okay, I take that back. It's like when your friend says he's bigger than you are. Yep, that's sort of bigger rock. Yep, for another $100. Decorations be expensive. Although a machine shop's like 100, so, and a power plant. Okay, power plant's $2,000. Never mind. All right, what else do we have unlocked? So we've got that one. This is stone. So stone in for sand out, and then sand, but melted, gives us silicon. See, this is what I'm expecting. Circuitry. It'll be wires sooner or later. Okay. That's the metal frame. So we need 1,000 metal frames to get a faster machine shop, which is ticking along. It's ticking along. It's got 20% speed boost now, which means parts of it are not running. Yeah. You've got 4 of them. Like, you should be keeping up. Actually, we're a little bit short. Can I get an extractor here, an extractor here, and can I put a second furnace right there? And what we're going to do, just a smidge short. So I'm just going to smidge more smelting. I admit that probably I didn't need a furnace tier 2 for just 2 of them, but it's too late, it's done. And then I should be able to do, actually, just give me a belt, I think. Yeah, I should be able to do that. So just get a little bit more plate out. Yeah. I'm still curious why this looks so bad. 180. It's definitely 45, 45.90. And you're using 40.80. And you're adding stuff in. Maybe I am better. Copy. Paste. Delete that. Maybe I'm better doing things that way. Nope, I don't want you coming back out to go back in. Please, thank you. And delete. Do a 3 and a 3. That's probably better. That'll probably let more flow from over this side. All right, what was I saying? I was saying Stone into sand and silicon. That's what I was saying. All right, so we have a lot of stone. Technically, if I upgrade them all to tier 2, I can snap them in half. And we needed to go... What was the recipe? Stone, one second into one workshop. Okay, so let's get a workshop and put you there. And you can do 40 and 40. Okay. So if my belts are moving, say 180, so that'd be 40, 80, 160. Oh, I don't want to put one there. Thanks. So what I want to do is I want to put a splitter here, 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 and here. And then we're going to drag that into there. And then if you have any excess, you can put it straight back out. And because they split 50-50, in theory, 50%, 25%, 12%, 6%. 6% of my stone is going to flow straight through. Which is fine in my books, I guess. But then I want to put them through a furnace. I want to put my sand through a furnace. Which will do this one. Which is 40 for 20. And you're outputting 40. So again, if I copy that and paste that there, I should be able to copy you, paste you here, here, and here without putting it there. And then I should be able to just do that. And also let 6% of my sand through as well. Because why the hell not? And now we've got this little system working. If these were all, well, that's 9 of them. No, wrong button. That's 14 of them. So if there's 9, that's 10, 12, 13. It'd be hard. It'd be a little bit. Actually, no, it wouldn't be. We could put you there with the belt there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this as is, actually all the way through to here. And I'm going to literally just dump it, well, here. The only thing I want to do is I want to have the belts go that way. And then we should be able to do 9 extractors, 10 extractors, 12 extractors, 11 extractors rather. And then I have 12 on this side that can also upgrade. And then this belt becomes 11 extractors worth, which now run at 50% faster, which is going to be 11. 11 times 11 is, what, 120-ish? So it's maybe not enough to saturate all of this, but it's close. Same goes with this side, and we can just flow everything straight through. By the same token, you know, I could have just upgraded the each one of the workshops to the next tier, but it's $1,000 to upgrade them. Whereas it's workshop, $10 to build a new one. Yeah, it's a no-brainer to just make the build bigger, more faster. More buildings makes it go faster. Paralyze that process. But that looks like we have silicon on board. Oh, we might have a bit of an problem getting stuff in, but it is breaking up a little bit as we've now got multiple items on the same belts. And that storage is no longer full, and that belt's not backed up. We might try and put one of those there and one of those there. Coal, not too worried. We're just gonna let coal run. And as for our original little base, where is it? Over here. So iron's coming down here. We are splitting off 50% of the iron. And then splitting off of the 50%. We're splitting off 50% of that, being 25%. But also, if this can't go anywhere, all of it then goes this way, which means these get a chance to run. Same as if we're splitting, you know, of the what we've got left, we're splitting 50%, then 25%, then 12.5%. and then 6%, which is just going to give us the occasional iron plate coming around here. But anything boosts production. Every little bit adds up. These I could upgrade, but then I have to upgrade those. In theory, this is built to ratio. It's 3 of them doing 33, and you smelt 30. So we're close, but not perfect. All right, research-wise. Research-wise, we can have another lot of belt speed. Oh, you don't start the next one until I click OK. Oh, that's horrible. So we're now at 195 items per minute. That's nice. Circuitry. Oh, and it's copper wire, which I don't save any of. Okay, well, in that case, upgrade you and upgrade you. And then definitely, even though we probably can't really afford it, take 50% of the wire and put it into there. It is going to mean the electromagnets are a little bit slower, but I don't think we're currently using them to forward research. That's iron plating. That's copper wire, which hasn't started. That's metal frames. That's metal frames. That's copper wire, which hasn't started. That is a gear statue. Of course, every game needs a gear statue. Where's our little statue area? Can we put in a gear statue? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Look, research is going to take a little while to get completed. Yeah, a little while. Like copper wire is going to be the next one to unlock, along with the hazard cone, the all important hazard cone. But we do have production stats right here, and I found this interesting. So this is a first to produce list. So you can actually do a speed run essentially against a friend to see how long it takes you to unlock each one of these things, which is a nice little bonus. We also have total items produced, which are, well, in some cases significant, especially with my coins, like 63 grand, along with a flat production rate. Oh, really? I'm making 7,800 per minute? Wow. Okay, I'm bringing in the bank, but with me bringing in the bank, I think we need to end this episode here. We'll come back in the next episode. If you guys want a next episode, you need to tell me down in the comments below. I need to hear from you. I need to know, do you want to see more Builderment? Have we got our quota yet? Do we want to see where the tech tree takes us? Because I'm curious to play more. I'm interested to play more now with money is sort of, well, for the moment, it's under control. We can definitely look at upgrading and optimizing a few more things. I also think this building an overflow system like this is probably going to be very, very important in the not too distant future. Like I could always take some of this material and wrap it back on. Also, we could add internal storage boxes. Where are they? Put a storage box. So, you know, if things have a chance to consider backing up, they can back up into here, but also do that. So even less material disappears from the raw and more of it has a chance of being recycled and even put into storage rather than just disappearing off to, well, the ether. But then again, if everything is backed up, then the whole lot's going to get forced through and go off and get fed to the lab. But I do need to, like I said, leave this episode here. I think we're going to be doing more builds like this in the future. But again, tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments below. All that said and done. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you in the very next video. All right, bye.